What's going on, guys? So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly, a full breakdown on how to go from $0 to $1,000 a day drop shipping within just 1 week. Now, in this video, we're going to be touching on how you can use AI to literally save you days with your business and also hundreds of dollars. I'm going to go over how to get your ads, how to get your product, and exactly how to dominate the drop shipping space, regardless of what other people tell you, which there's a lot of content. I'm sure I'm not the first dropshipping video you ever watched on YouTube, but I'm going to show you exactly how I set myself apart and why I am actually successful with this business. So first things first, why is this video going to be different than everybody else? I am going to put this into a circle, actually. This is usually how people on YouTube and dropshippers make their videos. Now, I've watched a lot of content. I've done dropshipping for 6 years now. I've made multi-seven figures, and I even have some of those YouTube play buttons back there from dropshipping stores. So, I've done billions of views, and I've watched a lot of content. So, this is what I see, and this is not good. Basically, what I see here is this is what dropshippers usually talk about. Here is mostly fluff. Fluff, I mean, it's just filler. They're just talking. Nothing about, value or giving you anything. It's just trying to figure out how to make a 4 to 5 minute video go to 10 to 15 minutes. That's all they're talking about. In this, they're talking about your product. This is where they discuss, that you need to have a good product. A product is the most important part of dropshipping, whatever, This little section here is where they talk about ads. They say, yeah, product's really important. Ads are secondly important, which, is somewhat true, but it's not, this small of the video. It shouldn't be, at least. And this, it stands for BMC. BMC stands for Buy My Course. So I'm sure if you guys have watched videos on YouTube, it's a lot of filler words. It's a little bit of product. It's a little bit of ad strategy, and it's a lot of buy my course, which obviously you don't want to buy somebody's course if you're on here watching YouTube videos unless they're actually giving you value. So why would they just try to sell you on that? So in this video, I'm going to try to make it as short and concise of actual value as I possibly can. So first of all, I am going to eliminate all of the fluff and eliminate all of the BMC and also include many other sections in here. Basically, the first thing I want to talk about on how to make $1,000 a day is we need to find a proven, it's kind of hard to write with the mouse, sorry about that, but we need to find a proven product. Obviously if we're on a stretch for time and we want to make $1,000 this week, first thing we're going to do is there's a few different ways you can find products. Weather.com, that's the first one. Next is going to be Calidata, which if you guys have watched my content before, I'm a big advocate for Calidata. Now, what I mean by, weather.com here is if we scroll down all the way, there is people paying for all of these ads on weather.com. And chances are we are going to find at least one product that is going to be, kind of dropshipping related. Now I see this one. What is this? It is a toothbrush, an electric toothbrush, it looks like, or a UV cleaner. Oh, it does come with a toothbrush as well. So there we go. We have a product that's obviously working. Now, I'm going to be straight up with you. Buying ads on weather.com is not cheap. That is not a cheap place to get paid or placements. And with a store here that's on ClickFunnels and not even, great quality, I can tell you that this store is still somehow making, probably $50,000 to $150,000 a month at the minimum, selling this for $100. So there we go. We have a proven product already. Now, I'm not a fan of this product. I don't know what it does or how it works. I could probably figure out how to put it on Facebook. So, I'm going to keep this in my back pocket and continue going ahead and looking at winning products out here on Calidata and see what is, performing the best as far as products. And what we're going to do is I'm going to keep this part short because obviously product research is pretty simple. We have a tart colored clay under eye corrector. Now basically what this does is obviously it's probably supposed to remove eye bags underneath your eyes. You know, good product, big wow factor. As you can see here, the before and after definitely is showing some great results here. And, you know, I think using even these same pictures, I think we can definitely sell this product. I'm a big fan of it. They're selling it for $30. And as we can see in the last 30 days, they did about $1.6 million in sales. Yesterday, we did about $165,000 in revenue in one day. Pretty crazy. So we're going to go ahead and validate that real quick by going up to AliExpress and trying to find this product because we need to be able to source it before we can sell it. And here we go. I found two different options that look extremely similar. Yep, that's exactly what it's supposed to be for. Removing under eye bags. Cool. $4 and free shipping, and we can sell this for $30. You know, at this point, being such a low cost of goods, I would even want to bundle something with this. So, you know, right off the top of my head, I'd want to make it an all-in-one solution. So I'd probably sell the under eye brightener. I would bundle this with a, you know, applicator as well as potentially, you know, some kind of face cream or face mask to naturally remove the under eye bags as well. Collagen eye mask is what I was thinking of. It's like those things plus this. You know, if I search up Gen eye match, you know, $2, $1. So here's one, a little pack for $1. I could include this, get a total of $5.50 cost of goods, and go ahead and sell it for $30. So, you know, we have a great profit margin here, you know, about $24.50. So now we have our proven product, our under eye corrector here on AliExpress. Next step is we need advertisements. So a product, check. But now we need to go ahead and create ads as well in tandem as building a store, which will probably go number one. Jeez, yeah, I don't even know why I'm doing Miro. I'm so bad at drawing with the mouse. So yeah, to go ahead and get some advertisements about how the product works, you know, we can do that through Calidata. If we scroll down here, you know, we're able to see all the videos that generated the most amount of money for this product. So as we can see, this one here in the last 30 days did about $355,000 in revenue. This one did 130, 165. So that's a lot of content. Now we can clearly see that, you know, these videos are performing and getting money for it on TikTok. So if we wanted to just make, you know, out of even this video, just 1/10 of the sales, just $1,000 a day, you know, we will be able to just download this and put it on Facebook.
You guys were upset that I used red,
So let's see how she makes this video. Oh yeah, that's a perfect example. She literally put color on her eyes to show how well this covers it up, and you can't even tell. This is honestly probably one of the better ads that I was expecting out of this product. And as you can see, they don't show the brand name of the product at all. They don't show the competitor's website. They don't show the competitor's logo. It's literally just her talking about how the product works. And as you can see, look how well it's concealing these markers. You can't even tell that it was there before in the slightest bit at all. So now this video is a complete winner to me, in my opinion. Once again, it is only being ran on TikTok Shop. So if we can take this and migrate it to Facebook, we have a really good chance of success here. So on Calidata, you can download this without the watermark. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure I download that and upload, you know, the top 10 videos here on TikTok that I can find. So I have this video here. If I had this in college, I would have been unstoppable. Great. Yeah, so, you know, another thing you can do here is this is a lot of B-roll content. You know, for a video like this, I would like to download a few of them, go ahead and add my own voiceover using 11 Labs, which I'll show you guys exactly how I do here in a second. But the annoying thing about this video is there is some text here on the top of the screen that's kind of in the way. So, you know, if I wanted to do an AI voiceover and wanted to overlay something on this clip, I wouldn't be able to do so. But what I can do is go to this website called GhostCut. Now, this is a super underrated AI that I'm sure you probably haven't heard of before. Basically, here at the top, It's called Smart Text Removal. It's literally a Chinese website, and it is honestly my favorite AI platform for pretty much any dropshipping related task, because I'm going to show you guys, how well this platform actually works. So all you do is click up on the Smart Text Removal, upload your video, and then click the submit button at the top right, and then go ahead, click all, submit. I do MP3, and now we're going to let this upload for about 30 seconds to a minute long. And once that's done, I'll show you guys the after result. Alright guys, so as we can see, this just finished processing on GhostCut. If I go ahead and click play on this video, as you guys can see, now there is no text at the top of the screen. To give you guys a quick before and after of what this video looked like. This is the before and after of this content. So as you can see, this video had text throughout the whole top of the video the entire time. And if I wanted to make a voiceover or make my own music behind it, I wouldn't be able to do so. But now, you literally cannot even tell that there was text on her forehead this whole time. This AI, I don't know how the Chinese people did it for this one, but they cooked really, really hard with this one. So then all you got to do is, just click these three dots, click on download, and now we'll have our full video downloaded here without any of the text or watermark. So once we have those clips, we're going to go to 11 Labs. What I'm going to do here is create a voiceover talking about the product. Now I should already have a template loaded up here from when I created my full course. Once again, I really advise you guys to watch my full course, link in the description. It's basically going more in depth in everything I'm talking about here. And, just like this says, you can also check out the links if you want one-on-one coaching. Basically what I use here is I use this voice called Bria Young and Soft. It sounds, the most realistic to me, and it fits the vibe of an advertisement much better. But basically I would write something along the lines of this. Everyone's been raving about this under eye corrector. I have terrible eye bags, and using this every morning makes it look like they were never there. So just something like this. I'd obviously go a little more in depth. 3 hours. So everyone's been raving about this under eye corrector. I have terrible eye bags, and using this every morning makes it look like they were never there. This is the only product that actually blends in yours today. So something like that. This is kind of what it would end up sounding like.
Everyone's been raving about this under eye corrector. I have terrible eye bags, and using this every morning makes it look like they were never there. This is the only product that actually blends with my skin tone and stays in. Get yours today.
So as you guys can see, that sounds very professional. It sounds really good. I would end up putting this into Final Cut or CapCut and raising the speed from 100% to about 115% to kind of give it that, faster pace in the words. And then, in the bottom right corner here, you can just click the download button and it'll go ahead and download.
Everyone's been
audio
raving
clip.
about this under eye corrector.
And then we go ahead and upload those clips to, CapCut, download all of the most viral videos, upload them to GhostCut, make a quick voiceover, put it in a video, export it, put about 5 to 10 videos on Facebook ads. And once we pair that with a theme called Shrine Pro, this is going to be the best possible theme you can use for dropshipping. It is a little bit on the pricier side at $349, but if you want to build a branded store and you want it to look professional and look great, this is what you're going to do. Now, a lot of people have actually based their stores off of my brand, and so I'm going to go ahead and continue that and show you guys my store. Now, I have gone ahead and switched off of this domain, so, don't try to steal my product or anything because, I still own this brand. I still run it, just not on this domain. As you guys can see, this is my store. All of these things, all of these sections were built 100% using the theme without a single external app or extension, except for the reviews. That was made with Luke's. But as you guys can see, if I built a store like this for the under eye corrector and used those ads from Calidata, put a voiceover on them, and paired it with GhostCut, and now I have, professional ads that have proven, that video itself generated $100,000 on TikTok Shop. And if I put that on Facebook, do you think it's not guaranteed to make at least, $1,000 a month or $1,000 a day, $30,000 a month? So, I can guarantee you guys that, these products will work out for you. My camera just died there at the end. Sorry about that. But what I was saying is these strategies, they've worked for me. They've worked for my students. If you guys are interested in getting coached by me and actually learning from myself, having me do this process for you and help build your store, help find the products and actually run the ads, you can find all of the links for that information in the description. I'd be happy to help you or, in the least get on a call and point you in the right direction. So book a call with me in the description if you're interested, or if you want to just learn more about this business and actually see how I work and how I make it work and make the ads and all of that in depth. There is a full 1 hour long free course in the description just on YouTube. You guys can watch and see me do everything I did in this video, but a lot more in depth. Highly suggest you watch it. I think you would learn a lot from it. But with all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I wish you the best of luck with your e-commerce journey. Peace.